Greetings. This is Andrew Greenberg, Executive Director with the Georgia Game Developers Association. We're here at CIMFest 2017 at Columbus State University with two of our speakers, giving some extra content, some extra insights into their presentations. Hope you've checked them out already. But it's very interesting. With me are Bob Carter, our keynote speaker, Bassirou Kane, who spoke on art. Think it, do it, achieve it. And both of these fine gentlemen talk about actually accomplishing what you set out to do. So right now we're going to dig a little bit into inspiration. One of the interesting things that Mr. Kane brought up is that he likes to listen to music to inspire the art. So we're going to turn it over to him, first of all, to find out exactly what kind of music inspires what kind of art.
Hello, like I said, my name is Bassirou Kane, and when I listen to music, it really helps me to think about what kind of mood do I need to set towards different artwork that I'm doing. So if I want to listen to something like something jazzy, like if I want to listen to some jazz, when I draw, I feel free, and sometimes my work come out more abstract, and I say, okay, so music made me do this. My mind didn't really get me there. It was the music that guided my hand for it to do that. And okay, when I want to draw something like something hardcore, I would listen to like Linkin Park, for example. I really like that band. When I listen to them, they kind of really get me in the mood to draw something like kind of more serious or dark or something like that. And then when I want to draw something kind of like for kids or family oriented, I draw something like little like kind of like fairies or unicorns, something that, that will please like the kids and everything. And
I like unicorns.
Yeah.
I love unicorns.
Everybody loves magical creatures. Everybody loves magical creatures. So yeah, so I kind of listen. Well, it's the artist, his name is Adam Young. You might have heard of Owl City.
Okay,
You probably did, yeah.
Yeah.
And he makes some good music.
Absolutely.
It actually set the it set the mood for like all kind of stuff to like start swirling in your head, and it's a great experience. Really, it is.
I'm not going to ask you what Weird Al Yankovic inspires you to draw. But Bob, Mr. Carter,
Yes.
to take the other side of it, you are a voice actor. Does art inspire you? Do you require a picture of Balrog before you get that 10-punch combo going right?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, when it comes to creating a character, I look at the image, and that inspires the nonverbals, which is where all of my characters first and foremost begin. Before I ever say a word as that character, I have to look at the image and figure out, how does this character hold themselves? How does this character breathe? How does this character express frustration? Or how does this character express satisfaction?
I feel the unicorns.
Yes. Pretty flowers and unicorns. So absolutely, the picture is worth more than 1,000 words, in fact.
Well, for voice actors, thank goodness 1,000 words pay more than one picture. But let's talk a little bit more about how you get creativity and how you get inspired. So you're in the middle of a long project. You're working on a graphic novel right now. That can burn you out in no time. How do you stay inspired on a graphic novel?
Well, when I how do I stay inspired on a graphic novel? Well, first of all, I just have to keep the story fresh in my head. Every time I think about it, before I go to sleep, when I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about how can I improve the story that might interest, the public or the people that I want to see. So what I do is I draw. I try to keep it fresh in my head. I draw it over, draw it again,
No burnout there.
Yeah, there's no burnout. But then when I start burning out, that's when I have to go and I have to just stick to myself, stay to myself, think for a little while. Then once again, idea pops in my head, and I have to go right back to it. And that's called consistency. That's what I like.
All right, Bob. For you, third day of a VO session, you're reading the same line, 50th, 100th time. How do you keep it fresh?
Well, actually, if I'm in the third day of the VO session, I've already progressed through the script, because we typically do 3 takes in any given one line, and then we move forward. So that way I don't have to worry about going back to do retakes. Keeping it fresh, however, well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the voice, right? So a lot of warm tea, a lot of honey, and then also music. We're talking about a lot of high energy, a lot of EDM. Actually, it depends on the character. Honestly, it depends on the character, because music sets the mood, right? Absolutely. Motion creates emotion, but the rhythm of that music is absolutely what sets the mood, just like it does for visuals,
Exactly.
right? You've got to feed your soul and your spirit, and to energize your spirit, we always draw upon music. Whether that's music from when we were kids, whether it's music from when we were in high school or are in high school now, whatever that music is that inspires us, that makes us move, that makes us feel good, that's absolutely what feeds us. And in this case, it feeds our spirit.
Exactly.
And that's how you reset your brain, right? It's all about that and breathing. That quick mental, emotional reset.
All right, so there you have it. Good music, dancing, Long Island iced teas, and honeyed whiskey. Thank you, Bob Carter. All right.